morning, St. Francis. Good morning, people of God. It is Wednesday, the 21st day of the month of May, 2025, Wednesday of the 5th week of Easter, the 32nd day of the Easter season. And as you can see, because I've taken my little tam out of mothballs, it is graduation day for our 8th graders today at the Franciscan school. So our baccalaureate mass is happening right now. You probably hear the responsorial psalm in the background today. But we wish all of our 8th graders success, bright futures, to take with them always what they have learned of the life of Francis and Clare, and how Francis and Clare approached knowledge and wisdom, and how everything in this world can show us something of the grace and the glory and the wonder and beauty of God. May they be able to reveal that and to manifest that in all they say and all they do as they leave the Franciscan school for bright and wonderful futures ahead of them. The readings for today is basically in Acts of the Apostles, it's the preface to the Great Council of Jerusalem, the very first council of the church, probably around 53 AD of the Common Era, and basically was based upon practices of the law of Moses and who should follow them and what should they follow if they follow them at all. And this big one was circumcision. And so again, a very extreme form of connection and identification as being part of the life of God. Again, complicated history within Jerusalem, within Israel itself, as to why this becomes the defining mark, again, of people, or of men, basically as children of God and as sons of God, and the rest of the people as belonging to God. And should those who are non-Jews, Gentiles, undergo circumcision if they are going to continue with this movement that began in Judaism? And so, some are saying no, they don't have to. Others are saying yes, they must. And so there is dissension among the community already. Again, there probably was before this, but this becomes a great moment of kind of division. And so a council is going to be called to be able to address this issue and to allow some clarity as to how the law of Moses connects with what Jesus is teaching and the good news Jesus proclaimed, is all about. We wait to see how that happens. In the gospel today, John's most wonderful gospel, which is so appropriate for our 8th graders graduating today, the vine and the branches. Again, Jesus being the vine, we the branches, connected to Christ, and without whom we can do nothing, without whom we can achieve nothing. And because of that, there is this bond, again, that can never be undone, that can never be broken. In the second Eucharistic prayer of reconciliation, I believe it is, we say in the preface that the human family has been bound to Christ and to God by a bond of love so tight it can never be undone. That is the vine and the branches. And once you have a part of that connection, you are always a part of that connection. And so this is where sometimes, again, being a part of being a branch of that vine, it needs pruning, and it needs to be cultivated in different kinds of ways. The prunings can hurt. Again, going back to Paul's talking about suffering, for the gospel and what it means to suffer for the gospel. But the pruning helps us to become more of what we are called to be. It helps us to embrace, more and more truth and the reality about ourselves, so that again we bear fruit. And that's the whole point of being connected to Christ in this way, being connected to God in this way as vine and branches, that we are called to do something in this world. We are called to bear fruit in this world, to continue the good news, to continue the message that Christ began. It's for everyone. And again, penance should not get in the way of us being able to do that. And in fact, proclaiming this good news is what is important, is where our life is centered. And to be able to proclaim that well, to proclaim that with hope, we need to teach and instruct each other how to do so. Hopefully we have done that with our 8th graders here at the Franciscan School, and as they go on, may they always recognize the fact of their connectedness as vine to branches, not only to God, not only in the work, in the wonder and the beauty of God, but also in the wonder and beauty of the school that has given them, again, a new birth, a new understanding of themselves, and a future that is bright. A blessed Easter season continues. St. Francis and people of God, may the Lord give you his peace.